Welcome, guys. I'm just doing a bit of standard today. I've gone back to the Esper deck, Esper Legends with Ratadrabik. I've just added my first copy of Sheoldred, and I'm going to try out the Raven Man in this version as well. So my version's it's got a fair amount of removal spells. We've got 6 cheap instant speed removal, but we're also running 4 Void Rends as well, which can't be countered and can take out anything. This is I like this spell because ward costs. When you don't pay a ward cost, your spell is countered. So Void Rend means you don't have to pay ward costs. So which is quite nice, I think. I am just going to alter my settings just for a second. Let's try full screen. There we go. And it's the last day of the season, so I'm going to have a go at getting to Platinum. We're in Gold 2 at the moment. I think we've got 8 hours left. And I'll just try best of 1, I think. Right, bear with me a second. I've got a few issues with it dropping out of full screen for some reason. Let's try again. Okay, that looks like a good, kind of a good hand. Right. Oh, and I've just... Okay, that's better. Right. Now, I'm immediately regretting cutting a 2-drop creature from the deck. I missed a 2-drop there. Right. So this gets Phyrexian Might every turn. That's pretty good, isn't it? What do I need? I'm actually missing double black, which I will need. So is it Dennick or Raffine? Let's go with Raffine. There's always a chance you might get to double spell. A 2-drop and a 3-drop. Right, now we could discard Dennick, of course. There's the land, yeah, we'll drop Dennick. What am I saying? What am I saying? Let's drop a Ratadrabik. Let's play a land. This works, doesn't it? Yeah. Dennick and Elas. Oh, cool. We get to do our double spell. Okay, let's better look at Mondrak here. So, yes, makes twice as many tokens. Yeah, very nice. We can play Ratadrabik. But we might get swamped with tokens. That's the only thing. I could take this guy out as well, which seems like a reasonable idea. Okay, yeah, let's sort of clear the way with Urtai. See, Raffine can go in, Dennick can go in. I'll leave that guy back for blocking. Pump the Dennick. Okay. We've got a land for next turn, I guess. We'll drop... no, we'll keep a Ratadrabik. Drop those two. Let's pump him once. Okay, just a sweeper, sure. I clearly should have played Ratadrabik. So you can choose 4, still keep a creature. I'll flip. Okay. We'll go for the Dennick here. Initiate. Right. Cool. Plaza of Heroes. We won't be able to use it this turn. It's basically you've got to tap 4 lands to use it, including itself. But yeah, this is really good. I mean, a 2 mana enchantment that just makes a creature every turn. But it does cost you a life point. I think it's a bit like, I think there's a black enchantment that did the same thing. Bitter Blossom, basically. So I'm kicking myself. I didn't foresee him playing sweepers in this deck. But yeah, this one makes perfect sense for a tokens deck. And right, okay, gain 4 life. Make a huge army. Nice. Yep, that's pretty brutal. Okay. So my 3/3 can block here. And I'm taking 6 this turn, and this, I feel like this might have to happen now. Okay, we can't kill an artifact creature, of course. We have to kill one of those. 4 get through, and then we've got clue token. Interesting. Elas il-Kor, that's interesting. We've got 6 damage we can get through with here, and this does him an extra point of damage, but if we only block one of these, 6, 7, he's got 14 damage coming in. I could draw this card and just see what I get. Okay, Raffine. 2 blockers, you're saying? Oh, do it the other way around. Of course. Elas il-Kor, Raffine. I do take a point there. But I gain a point back. Attack with these, put him on 3. This guy's got vigilance. Dennick. Oh, I'm just going to discard everything, of course, so no worries there. So that actually, yeah, if I've drawn 2 cards. Actually, if I hadn't played Elas il-Kor there and discarded him, I might have had lethal. So if he kills him first, I won't gain any life. But I will get a creature with Ratadrabik. Oh, Eternal Wanderer, right. What can she do? Makes tokens, exile something till end of turn, so you can exile this guy. I don't get the life gain, and therefore I don't get a creature from Ratadrabik. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, so block here, take 10 damage, and maybe I want to take less poison. What am I missing here? Okay, let's do that. I seem to take a huge amount of damage there. And he conceded just before he won. I don't... It looked like I was taking double damage from all of these guys. So, I don't know if that was a visual bug or something, but I don't know which effect that was, because that's a pretty powerful effect if there's something that makes all his tokens do double damage. It might be the Wanderer does that. If there's any background noise, there are some workmen working on my window. Okay, yeah. We're playing Geralf, Visionary Stitcher in this deck. Can give the Ratadrabik zombies flying, which seems nice. I think I'll have cut down mana up. Let's go blue here. So yeah, no 2-drop again. And I guess we'll go for Geralf here. It's looking like Orzhov. Okay, there's removal. Some kind of grindy Orzhov deck, I suspect. Now Domnathi can draw me a card immediately. But I could blow up the Bankbuster. And I'd still give him a card, but... yeah, this seems a good option. Huracan, lose 1 life. So Shieldred. Of course. Yes. And that's a good move. Right. So, interesting idea. I'm thinking I could play Urtai to blow up the Bankbuster. Then Henritha forces each player to sacrifice. No. Let's not do that. Because then I'll take 2 damage from Shieldred, and I don't want to do that. Okay, let's play a tap land. And I will transform Henrika. Maybe my first idea was better. I think that, well, it means he's still got his Bankbuster on the field. Okay, I guess attack with both. Shieldred's Edict, okay. They do like this card these days. Another Shieldred's Edict, no. I think I'll play an untapped land. I'll play Raffine. Could have played that pre-combat, obviously, but never mind. And then end turn. So I've got my removal cards available. Or I could drop Raffine's Tower. Do I want to blow up the Bankbuster? No, I think I'll let him have those cards. Feels too late now for it to matter too much. Okay, that's an untapped land, that's nice. So I want to play Ratadrabik now. I will see him use his removal now, potentially. Oh. I will target the Raffine, actually, to make it more of a threat. I will discard that one, and maybe the cut down. It's irrelevant now. Okay, Soul Partition. Fair enough. So it's going to cost me 5 to recast. and we'll play Toluz Clever Conductor. Oh, we like liaison. I think we'll just drop a Destroy Evil. We're actually assembling a decent amount of damage here. Yeah, I was just thinking, I haven't really built around Henrika. I haven't got a Flying Death Touch lifelink deck. Edgar the Charmed Broom, okay. I don't have a cool way of exiling him from the game. Hard to resist playing Liaza Forgotten Archangel. However, we're doing quite a lot of damage, aren't we? I think we'll Destroy Evil on Edgar first. Oh, wait. No, he just, there's no point. He will crew the Bankbuster. Yeah, so in that case we will play Liaison pre-combat. I guess we don't attack with Ratadrabik in that case. So now we respond to that by doing Destroy Evil. We get through with some more damage. Except he does get the pilot now, so can probably another soul partition on there because he got the treasure back. Okay, sure. So it is the ultimate Grindiorzov deck, it looks like. Right, Henrika can let me draw a card. Raffine can pump my creatures up a bit. Raffine. Raven Man. I might want to just discard Raven Man. I want to keep the Void Rend. We'll attack with those two. Well, we could. Yeah, we'll pump up Ratadrabik, I guess. He might get instantly removed, but we'll see. Okay, discard 3 cards. Well, we can lose a Void Rend. We can lose Raven Man and Shattered Sanctum. And Toluz does the job for me there, which is nice. Wandering Emperor gets to exile something, of course.
You started this fight, but I'm
Should be no surprise at this point, but
You are not
I never play around Wandering Emperor. So that's getting crude. So that can trade with Toluz if he likes, or he can double block Ratadrabik. I should get some cards back. Okay, right, yeah, discard Raffine. And she gets... I get all these cards back, which is nice. I have another Raven Man, or rather, it's Raffine gave it back to me. This is gonna make dudes every turn. I could Void Rend it now because it's kind of annoying. Oh, here's the Kaya, so she does these 3-point drain lives every turn. Oh, okay, that's getting exiled, sure. And you're stealing her as well. If it wasn't an aura, create a token that's a copy of it, making a 1/1 white spirit creature, sure. Kind of nuts. As a backup Kaya. Okay. Sure.
Remember your training.
You've got 1 mana left. I'm just thinking... Okay, destroy... No, you've got this annoying token here. I think that stops my plan of winning. Enrica can sacrifice herself, and that's 6. Ah. But I've got 8 mana. 6. I've only... yeah. Okay. Right. But I think this looks like a good move. Void Rend on the Conductor. Can't target Kaya, of course. Can crew the Bankbuster, of course. Destroy evil on the Bankbuster, I think. Seems good. I'm thinking Raven Man is quite good. Makes... I'm probably going to discard a card. Make a 1/1 creature. We probably want to take out Wandering Emperor, because that's obviously going to exile something. Go face with Ratadrabik. Yeah, drop a cut down. Drop a Pilgrim.
See you later.
That's my little Raven. I'm glad the Raven Man is getting to do something. That's pretty exciting. Right, she's gone.
This wasn't part of you anyway.
Raffine is out of there. Gets a copy of Raffine. It's kind of broken. He gets to play another Kaya. Gets to do a 3-point drain life on me. And that's game balance, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll see this through to the end.
Totally reasonable. I guess I'll just kill something else. Sure. Why not? Okay. Anyway, so that was, yeah, Raffine went away. Right, let me recap. I've still only got 8 mana, so I can't do the Void Render plus Henrika thing. We can do the Sheoldred thing though. And maybe just hold the Void Rend. This makes... Actually, yeah, let's take out... No. No. I'm just gonna attack face here. Sheoldred's Edict, okay. Non-token creature. Non-token creature, sure. I will sacrifice a Sheoldred and make a zombie Sheoldred. Right, destroys artifact or enchantment. Just checking, no. Restoration, that gets you a land out of your deck, yeah.
I'll be back.
And she's going away in order to blow that up and get a... So it just gets exiled. That is a legendary creature, so... Is it? No, it's not a legendary creature, so I can't target it with Plaza of Heroes. That is a very good point. Annoying. He gets a Sheoldred.
You gotta go.
Flying Sheoldred, no less. Do we have to Void Rend that? Feels terrible, but he's going to gain life off this. Okay, I can stack up Ratadrabiks, I suppose. There's also Henrika. Play Henrika. I will draw a card actually. Cool, bounce spell is not bad. I can even cast that bounce spell for 1 mana. Something can come back. 2 mana permanent. Does he have any 2 mana permanents? Oh yes, he has Reckoner Bankbuster. Sure, number 3. Love to see it.
Phyrexia shows no mercy, so neither will I.
Okay. Let's resolve that. You're going to get a Ratadrabik token. So I'm thinking bounce my own Ratadrabik here could be a good move, because he's just going to get 2 blockers. I won't quite be able to finish him off. That said, play a Ratadrabik. Play a Ludevic Necrogenius. Each player sacrifices a creature. Sacrifice the Ludevic. Didn't quite work, did it? Because he had the Raven to sacrifice, but never mind. Okay, he's got a 3/4 blocker there. He's got 2 cards. He can do the Kaya trick again. Exile one of my creatures and steal it. Bankbuster is not quite a blocker. Yeah, he needs another card. 5 mana left. One of them's a land. That puts him on 2 life, though. Another Restoration of the Ganjo gets you planes. I don't think that's good enough. This card is obnoxious, I've got to say. Having to play against 3 of them is a pain. But in theory, you're supposed to beat the deck before they get to 7 mana, but they have quite a lot of removal. Ludevic can copy Shieldred, of course.
But not forever.
Okay. And what happens? Yeah, go on, draw a card. Right. Transform. So it didn't work because I guess token creatures can't transform. They've lost the back face of the card. So I think we exile Shieldred. Pay X equals 1. Could even do Elas il-Kor and then play it. Do we have enough for another creature? We have 3 mana for Toluz. Might have misplayed there. I think it was Shieldred was the right choice. Right, that went wrong. Didn't quite work as I'd hoped. Doesn't transform because he's a token creature, which we just learned from him playing Henrika Domnathi. Okay, I think I'll drop a Ratadrabik here because I want this land. Yeah. Obviously that's going to kill Ratadrabik. We'll attack with a bird. We won't attack. Wait. That'll die. No. Yeah, that dies. That chump blocks. This gets through. I'll just attack like that. Let's see if he's found Kaya number 4. I wouldn't put it past him, to be honest. He's got another of those. He's going to dig through his deck like mad to find the 4th Kaya. Okay, he's attacking. I think it's a good chance to take out a blocker, so we'll block like this. Oh, and we get Toluz back because of Ratadrabik, of course. I think I can discard Plaza, that's fine. Did we do it? Well, he's probably got removal. Does he have 3 removal cards? Well, because we're going to blow up his token. Yes, he has more removal. 1 removal card. Wow. Quite an epic game. The grindiest of grindiosov. 3 intangible Kaias we had to deal with. I think she took out 6 of my creatures and stole them and turned them into tokens, which is a bit annoying. Seems like card advantage, gotta say. Alright, that's us at gold 1. I will take a short break. And I'm back. So I'm just going to make a little change. I've added a second Raven Man, and I've dropped my 5-drop. I've dropped Liaza, the Archangel, who is awesome. But I feel like she's just duplicating what Ratadrabik does in the deck. We've already got 4 Ratadrabiks, so maybe we don't need a Liaza as well, even though it's kind of ridiculous when you get the combination of all of them in play at once. Maybe just Ratadrabik is fine on its own for just the recursion aspect of the game. I'm impressed with what potentially the Raven Man could do. We're discarding a few cards with Raffine and Toluz and various other things, so it should be easy to make birds. And it looks like the sacrifice effects, forced sacrifice, it's kind of popular at the moment. So having a token creature maker could be a good move. That's my theory. Right. Right, let's get into it. Okay. Plaza of Heroes. If we have any, so we're missing black mana for spells. That is one issue here, but otherwise, good hand. Couple of 2-drops, 3-drop, 4-drop. Perfect. We find a swamp. Let's not open with that. Interesting. Okay. Red, white, roadside reliquary. So. Oh yeah, this looks like the reanimation deck. He's going to play Fable of the Mirror Breaker. He's going to discard. Oh no, Ambitious Farmhand. That's another one. So make his land drops. Okay. Toluz, Clever Conductor. We could play. And we could blow up a Reckoner Bankbuster before it even gets going. What am I talking about? This destroys enchantments. It does not destroy artifacts. Okay, let's play Toluz, I think. And we'll discard something, I think. Maybe the tap land? Keep lots of removal things in the hand. So, yeah, Toluz is going to trade with the 1-1, which is a little oversight on my part. Wandering Emperor, we will counterspell. Is there a reason we need 5 mana? Yes. We might want to play the Raven Man now. Of course, I can't cast Voidrend because... Yeah, it's funny, I love how it tapped the swamp and the Arctic Wastes, leaving me completely defenseless. No, wait. This can also be tapped for mana that's that you have available in terms of legendaries. Yeah, that's true. So I could Voidrend his Bankbuster. Do you Voidrend the Bankbuster? I think maybe not. I'm just trying to think what... Yeah, I played another Plaza of Heroes this round, didn't I? So we'll end the turn and we'll cycle one of the lands. Oh. Yeah, discard. Right. So we should get a Raven at the end of his turn. Sanctuary Warden, yeah. Okay. Annoying card, really. So that beats my Void Rend. He's going to use up a shield token. That's good for us. Yep. We lack white mana. So okay, we'll cycle this, discard it, and hopefully get a bird. Beginning of each end step, so maybe I have to do it before the end step starts. Okay. Live and learn. Destroy evil, destroy evil. Could be good. Wait a second, wait a second. I've got to play again, Joe, so I've got 2 sources of white mana. His defenses this turn. No attacks and enter. I might, of course, just reanimate this straight away, and then I will feel very bad. He has how many sources of white, though? Ah, 3 sources of white mana. He needs 4 for Invoke Justice. Other farmhand, okay. I'm gonna admit, it's looking ominous, this game. Something very, very bad is gonna happen soon. Let's play a Ludevic. Can we Ludevic double blue, double black? Are these... How many legendary spells? Doesn't say anything about abilities. But we've got blue black, so yes, we could Ludevic, exile a creature, so we could have another Toluz, which would be interesting. think I want to... Actually, I'm going to try cycling this now and see if I get a Raven finally off the Raven Man. That would be nice. Let's attack with this. I'm okay trading this for 2 creatures. Oh, crew 3. My mistake. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. I was just thinking, I don't know why, but brain fart. Just thought it was crew 4 or something. Oh well, at least that works. We know that works. You got to cycle at the end of the main phase, not at the start of the end phase. Otherwise, it won't trigger. So we learnt something at least. I think we're dead. That's the 4th one, I think. Nice. I feel like we're very dead here. He's quite ahead on cards. And you really want exile effects to deal with Sanctuary Warden, and that's something we're missing. Ah, but we have Ratadrabik. That seems like a good one. It absolutely hates to tap Plaza of Heroes, doesn't it? Right, so swing with our little Raven. We could keep up Void Ren mana, or we could start making him discard cards with Raven Man, which are going to be plains. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to build up my army of birds. So he drew the 4 farm hands. I've drawn the 4 Plazas of Heroes. That's the Wandering Emperor, sure.
Then guide it like water.
Is Raven Man going away by any chance?
I am almost sad to see you go.
Yep. Swinging in for some damage, maybe.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Ah, yes, yes. Then you can convert all of these and get some serious creatures. That makes sense, yeah. I've done that myself to get Coven for these guys. That is a very nice maneuver. I appreciate that. If he chump blocks here, we can't turn him into a new creature. We don't want to just throw the Ratadrabik away, so I'll just let the damage through. Right. I think cut down in response to him transforming this farmhand seems like a good move, right? That's my first thought. Yeah, this is sorcery speed, this activation. Elas il-Kor. Do I want an Elas il-Kor? Well, he gets Death Touch. Let's go for it. Oh, and he's a 5/5, which is pretty cool. And he's got Vigilance. This has got 2. I'm going to send the 2 birds to take you out. We'll swing in like that. And yeah, we could have cut that down to get 5 extra damage through, which might have been a pretty good idea.
Years of training for this?
And of course you can exile more creatures to make a bigger creature with Olag. Okay, right. Let's just check how much white mana he's got. That's white mana there, and that's white mana there. So he can transform this guy. Okay, my turn. Okay, I can keep all of my damage up. We don't attack with Ratadrabik. That's getting crude. Okay. That's becoming an assembly worker. Do you still have enough mana to... Yeah, he's keeping on top of that quite well. Okay, right. That's fair enough. Go for the throat on this guy. That's what I'm thinking, first of all. And that's gone. Let's please tap this for black mana. I'll use the cut down on the foundry. Okay. And end the turn. Cast that back, of course. Steel Seraph, big version of Steel Seraph. Okay, well I'll have to allow that. So that's going to get flying, right? So actually we should have killed the Steel Seraph before he got that trigger. But maybe it works out for us because we're going to kill the Seraph and swing in with that dudes. Keep him guessing. Probably a good policy. And we can just protect Ratadrabik with our one of our Plaza of Heroes, which we've just been neglecting, really. Okay. Definitely hold the land to probably discard later. Alright. Still got plenty of cards. You can draw more cards as well. Another bank buster, yeah. Elspeth, very nice. Okay.
I won't let a few thugs threaten the city.
Okay.
You're safe now.
Now you've got all of your ambitious farm hands out of the deck so far, but yeah, you've got it's got quite a few cheap permanents. Bankbusters, Restoration of Aganjo would work. It's a land. Okay. Another restoration. So this has 2 health. Okay, cool. See, the Ravens are doing a good job. They're getting in and finishing off these Planeswalkers. Right, Dennick is here. So, Ratadrabik cannot attack. Alright, well, we've got Death Touch, so we can... We've got Death Touch, but we've also got Plaza of Heroes, for goodness sake. Let's have an even better trade. And play a Dennick.
I've rested. I'll be back.
And turn. Yeah, drawing 4 Plaza of Heroes is kind of insane. 1 land, he's got 2 cards left, he can draw 2 cards as well. Incredible card draw engine he's got. And Plains Digging engine. Now, if he's got removal for Ratadrabik, I might feel a little bit bad, because I've tapped out to save this guy last turn. I suppose we're ramping up the pace, we're trying to end the game. So I decided I wanted to keep my 5/5 creature. Cut down means he will not have a blocker. We get through with 12 damage. Otherwise he'll block here and we'll only get through with 7. So let's cut that down. As long as I'm not missing something obvious. I think cut down for 5 damage is pretty good going. now, see, he's drawing 2 cards off that. That's pretty good. That's he's got his enchantment this time. I'm surprised to not see Fable of the Mirror Breaker yet. Are they all in the bottom third of his deck? Except there's not all that much red, is there? He's got all these colours in the deck. Oh, is it? It must be Archangel of Wrath, I'm thinking. Right? It's just a mono white deck with Archangel of Wrath. Lay down arms. Wow, look at how many cards he's got. He's gone up to 7 cards. Right, I could try and save this one, but then he might target Ratadrabik. I'm going to go ahead and save him. I'm guessing he's got more, but might have a whole hand full of removal cards. Yeah, he has a whole handful. Oh, but that is the good one. That does not exile, that destroys. So I still get a copy of him. And that's, interestingly, that's an Elas il-Kor, not an Olag. Okay, here's the Archangel. He's going to blow that up. And so I was trying to figure out what all this extra colours of monos before. Yeah, Archangel of Wrath, of course. So now we have a problem. 3/4 lifelink is just a bit too big now. We're going to draw a card, I think. About time we drew some cards. We've still got 34, 30. Right. Okay, let's play this land. So it's looking very much like he's stabilized here. If I play this guy, I'll get a copy of Dennick, I believe. Or I could just discard this and draw a card, end of turn. Yeah, I think maybe that's the better possible policy. Yeah, the mono white deck is pretty good. Interesting to see how he's splashing red and black mana. I went for these cycling lands myself. So you don't want too many planes. You want your laydown arms to still be good. Right, he's made a creature there. I've got one more Plaza of Heroes here. I could double block. He'll probably kill. Okay, he's gonna do that. Do it that way around. Okay. That's fine. Wandering Emperor to give first strike. Fair enough.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people.
Okay.
I have got new moves to teach
And in that case, I will make Dennick invulnerable. And see if he's got... No, he didn't have instant speed removal there. Archangel of Wrath. So yeah, they're all in the bottom third of the deck, and he's going to finish off the Ratadrabik. That's he's got to pay 2 for that. Yeah, he did it. He had all the mana in the world. Okay, we've not got much left here. He has drawn 14 more cards than me this game, including digging planes out of the deck. We're just going to draw all of our Dennicks now, which is not so good. Thran Portal for blue mana, maybe. Yeah. Okay, I think probably I can concede here, but I think yeah, drawing 14 fewer cards is a bit of a problem. I think we'll call it there. We'll call it there. Get into the next game. And one thing I'm thinking about in those kinds of games: do I blow up the Reckoner Bankbuster, or do I save my removal for something big and nasty? But I suppose I've got a generous amount of removal, so maybe it is worthwhile using Void Rend on the Bankbuster. So this is a 2-lander, and we don't have the right mana for Elas il-Kor on turn 2. I think that's a risky keep. I think I'll give that a mulligan, actually. And then it's a 1-lander. Okay. Right. We'll go down to 5 cards. Thran Portal on the bottom. That's an easy choice. Then we've got 3 lands. I think so. We could go, yeah, Dennick into Raffine. It's pretty good. I'll put Void Rend back in the deck. Put it above the Thran Portal. There we go. And yeah, let's go for a tap land. Oh, little issue. Yeah, we should have kept. I didn't look at the land. That's white and that's white, so we can't cast Raffine on turn 3. Bit of a whoopsie. We should have kept the Thran Portal. Okay. Oh well. Fortune favours us. Oh my goodness. We top deck a swamp, and we've got the. Yes, we'll drop a Ratadrabik, I think. Yeah, this going first against this deck is pretty good because they just have a 2/1 flyer that keeps coming back. He's got to find. Well, he's got to. If he can blow up Raffine with the sacrifice spell, I suppose. Except I can sacrifice Dennick. Okay, that's exiled. Fair enough. Plaza of Heroes, Ratadrabik. Attack with Raffine and get hit back for lots of damage. But we replace the Aganjo potentially. Vraska's full. Okay, lose the Raffine and get a copy of Raffine. It's 2/2. And yeah, we'll just block the Raffine. We don't want to get too many poison counters. Do we play an Aganjo? Yeah. and very vulnerable to sacrifice at this point. Yeah, he got me. Because that just gives hexproof and indestructible, which just isn't enough. Okay, yeah, play that. Yeah, going down to 5 cards was a bit horrendous. But he's had 3 removal cards. He can bring back his creature. Oh, okay. Just draw 2. Another Ratadrabik. So he'll have a forced sacrifice again. But yeah, that's right. We are corrupted. He's going to just draw through his deck now. My mind would be absolutely boggled if... Okay, yeah, he did not have removal. Amazing. He just needs the sacrifice one. Is it sorcery speed? No, it is instant speed. Okay. Got to be careful. I bet he's got targeted removal. Okay, Sheoldred. If I play Sheoldred, he can hit me with removal. First, I think I'm going to swing in like that. Should I play Sheoldred? So he can do the instant. He'd have had the sacrifice spell. He'd have used the sacrifice spell if he had it. The problem playing Sheoldred, I can't protect him from targeted removal, but he's got to pay a lot of mana to do it, I guess. So it is, well, it's going to be 4 mana, and then he's got the Sheoldred to deal with as well. So I'm going to go for it. Maybe it's a blunder. He's got the counter spell for Sheoldred. Fair enough. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. In 2020 hindsight, that was definitely a mistake. He had the, but that's the sacrifice thingy. Not much you can do about that one. But yeah, it's this deck has got insane card draw. It turns out. Distorted Curiosity and Infectious Inquiry as well. Okay, my turn. Okay, Ludevic. We've got 6 mana. Yeah, I think we can play Ludevic. It's 5 mana if we want to. Yeah. Oh, counter target spell. Okay, fair enough. And we get proliferated. That comes back. All right. It's tempting to cut this down, but then I won't be able to protect Dennick. I need four lands up to do that. Okay, I think I want to play this as a land. Cut this down now so he has to take damage. negate that. Okay. I won't use the Void Rend. He's going to stop the damage. That's a good sign. Has he got something clever? Okay, let's get some -1/-1. Okay, so that will be a fair trade. I like how he's playing that main deck. So this is where I think I use Plaza of Heroes, because this will kill him. Maybe he's got more instant removal, but it seems like a reasonable choice. It stops him proliferating. It will fizzle the spell, so I won't get the poison counter. Okay, that's another one. I guess we'll swing in again. See if he's got the same thing again. Okay, play Toluz. It means we can't protect Dennick, but that's countered. Okay. Can always bring Dennick back from the graveyard if it's destroy effect. But there is the nasty exile effect, which anoint with affliction. Let's resolve that. He's getting both of those back, of course, which is nasty. So the two creatures and okay, yeah, Vraska kill Dennick.
Flesh decays. Metal is eternal.
Fair enough.
Another full collection.
Well, this can't be countered, Void Rend. So I think Void Rend, the Vraska, seems quite reasonable.
This fight won't matter at all.
Let's try and play Dennick from the graveyard, if it lets me. It does, that's good. Let's play a Plaza of Heroes before we do that. And do that. He's got another counter spell. Of course he does. It is just counter spells, really, and this guy. And huge amounts of card draw. Yeah, I think he did it. Darn. Okay, we can bounce one of them, I guess. And then we'll go to 9 poison. So this is definitely a deck where you need exile effects. A good game. I can only kill one of them. So on to the next one. That was a mulligan down to 5, I believe. So that had some impact on the outcome, I would suggest. Because yeah, it was a slightly dodgy 2-lander where I couldn't cast my 2-drop, and I'm on the play. And it seemed like you probably ought to mulligan that. But it's you could get away with keeping it, but it's also you'd kick yourself if you you didn't draw your 3rd land because you had literally nothing in your hand. So talking of 2-landers where you can't cast anything, this is another example, and I'm going first. We'll see if we mulligan and get into a 1-lander again. We mulliganed into a 2-lander. We've only got 2 colours of mana, but we've got a 2-drop and removal. So, keep it. I think that's the most expensive spell. We'll put that on the bottom. Not a land, unfortunately. I have to check the land count on this deck. I think it should be 26 or 27. It might only be 25. And it's the same deck again. Okay. So we don't want to trade off with this. We'll just kill it, so he doesn't get his early poison counters going. Obviously it's coming back, but it's a matter of tempo at this stage, I think. And yeah, we didn't find our 3rd land, so we're screwed. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we want... I think we want a Raffine because we've got 2 in the hand. Sorry, 1, yeah. So I can blow this one up. It doesn't matter too much. Oh, okay, he's got this guy. Yeah, I've seen this guy. I've got this guy. So double proliferate. Yeah, we just void rend that out of existence. Discard the other Raffine. Go for a Toluz. Don't think we need a Geralf Visionary Stitcher that much. Oh, you can do the 1 mana proliferate thing, yeah. Before I get the card. We need that land. Let's drop Geralf. We don't get the land back, unfortunately. So yeah, this card is working. That's doing a good job for this guy. I feel like it's the Sly Fox, same guy again. Right. Do we go to 5 land or do we try and draw another card? I think we want 5 land and play the Raven Man. This will get him to 3, so I don't know. Maybe I should have. Maybe you're supposed to void rend him here, so he can't sort of get his really cheap stuff going. go. Distorted Curiosity, it's called. Okay, let's have a Dennick. I mean, how many... Well, I suppose he... Yeah, Tekuthal is a good target. I think we just have to keep blowing this thing up. Sure, bounce it back to the hand. That's means he gets an attack in next turn. Doing it that way. Okay, Ludevic and Necrogenius. Let's. Right, I think we've got to defend against these rats, unfortunately. Gotta stay back. It's a shame the ravens can't block, but be pretty overpowered otherwise, I suspect. Right, Toluz, Raffine, Elas, il-Kor. Geralf makes zombies fly, by the way. He does become a zombie. That's a good point. Okay. We can do that. Yeah, double blue, double black. Just need 5 mana. Yeah, okay. Let's do this and get Geralf. So he's bounced. Okay, sure. Do we want to play a land? Yes. Okay, no attacks. Oh, you've got a Raven, that's nice. So, Raven Man's not that useful, I think. Block like that. So we just got to slow down the poison roll here. Start swinging with this Raven. Do we have enough blue mana to cast Ludevic? Yes, we do. Okay, we'll play the Dennick. This should get countered, I think. Yeah. Play Ludevic. Hey, found another Dennick off the top. Not bad. Game seems a bit closer. This puts me on 8 poison. I can copy Raffine to get another flyer as well. But I need a total of 9 mana to do both of these things. That's the problem. And yes. So, but I've got Plaza of Heroes. So if I do a 4 mana thing, I can still protect something. And Ludevic, and this guy can swing in. But I'm going to 9 poison, so he just needs a proliferate card and he wins. have it. Might have it at instant speed. So the idea is I've got to do 9 damage. Oleg, if you do X equals 4 with Oleg, he can become an 8/8, right? Do I have 4 creatures in the graveyard to remove? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do. I think it's worth a shot. Let's see if he's got an answer to Ludevic. Wait a minute, I do have a... Okay, I also have a flying blocker who's... I can play at flash speed. So what would you do here? Play the flying blocker next turn, hope he doesn't draw a proliferate card, or go for the win with Ludevic by making him an 8/8 and swinging with both. I think the flash... The fun thing to do is just go for Ludevic and hope he doesn't have an answer. That should make him an 8/8, right? If I do pay X equals 4, auto pay, boom. Let's get rid of you, you, and you. Submit 4. And we're going to copy... Could copy the... doesn't matter too much. Let's copy Raffine. Oh, Raven could do more damage. That's nice. Yeah. Okay. I did it. We did it. The Oleg play worked. That's very satisfying. Yeah, that was a fun game. Good, it's a different opponent this time. Okay, this is a good hand. 4 land, couple of 2 drops. I was going to check how many land I've got in the deck because I've had a couple of pretty horrendous mulligan experiences there. Oh, it looks like the ever consistent mono white deck. And that's il-Kor is a good start. Right. We have a Raffine. Okay, it's going to be an absolute wall of tokens he's got. I could double spell next turn. If I play Geralf this turn. Toluz is cool. I think I'm okay trading. I'll drop the land. Is that a mistake? We'll drop 1 Void Rend. seem to keep the tap land, unfortunately, so we can't double spell next turn. Never mind. Is there a Paragon? Is there annoying? Yeah. Right, so what can he play from the graveyard at the moment from the Paragon? Actually nothing, so I think we play Ratadrabik. On the other hand, that's it doesn't have lifelink. I'll play Ratadrabik. Seraph as well. Now we can get lifelink. Oh yeah, Ratadrabik has flying. That's cool. Yeah, no blocks. That's fine. Right, Sheoldred and Toluz. So I think I want to Void Rend the Paragon. And play the Raven Man. And if I attack with those two... Nah, I'm not going to attack. I'll just have to take some damage, I think. Just thinking, yeah, I could pump Ratadrabik up to 5/5, maybe. Okay, Ganjo. It's pretty good. But to lose and attacking with things could be good. I think we'll just play the Sheoldred. See, Ganjo's not really good enough for killing things at the moment. No attacks at end turn. Got Ratadrabik and Sheoldred in play, but he does have exile effects with Lay Down Arms. There's another one. That's a king size Steel Seraph. So lifelink, that's going to tick up nicely for him. This sacrifice effect. Okay. If you block like that, then I sacrifice you. Get a Ratadrabik token. Nice. Okay, that works. Right. Go for the throat's no good. It doesn't kill artifact creatures, and that's an artifact creature. That's unfortunate. That's the first problem there. Let's play Toluz. Do we go for the throat? Yeah. And do we play an underground river? Yep. And I think Geralf is pretty awesome here, so and he can sacrifice things at instant speed. That seems broken to me. I think we just do nothing and we'll hold up Plaza of Heroes mana because he's got a couple of incredibly scary monsters. Okay. All creatures, artifacts, and graveyards. This doesn't do much good with legendary and indestructible, right? Hexproof. Is there anything at all I can do in response? Well, I can sacrifice something in order to dump it in the graveyard. And maybe sacrificing Toluz is good because I'll definitely get that card. Not sure I get it if she gets exiled. We'll find out, I guess. Let's resolve that. Okay. So, we'll play Farewell in these decks. Well, yep, certainly does the job. I think we'll hold that land. We're just looking a bit dead now. Yeah, here they come. Couple of wedding announcements to start is always nice. And Lauren at the third path. And he's got a full board again. And I'm dead next turn. Oh, just right after a farewell. Okay. How about we play the land? I'm just thinking... Yeah, we'll play the land. Kyodai, and then make Kyodai indestructible. That's a lot of damage. I think Kyodai plus go for the throat on something. Seems good. Do that. Because I'm taking a lot of damage on the ground. So we'll take out you in particular. I mean, arguably I'm just wasting time here, but let's play it out. Okay, sure. Help me there by letting me draw a card. He's going to draw all of his cards. I'll draw my card. I'll draw land. I've got to take out 4 creatures. I don't have a sweeper in the deck, unfortunately. Okay, I think I'm going to do one more game, and then I'm done with this one. It's not as all-conquering as I hoped it would be. I thought if you just put lots of rares and mythics in a deck, it should win, right? No, doesn't seem to be the case. So I might try something else. Maybe good old mono red. There is a version of this deck with no spells that's playing Thalia and Brutal Cathar, but I refuse to wildcard Thalia. Okay, it's not the greatest hand, but you know, we got all our mana we need, so we don't have it. We're missing the 2-drop, but you can't have everything. We've got a long way. Right, I'm going to disappear for a second and come back. Okay, looks like they did something, so I will keep this hand. It's red. Okay. Fire. Something good on top. Felden. Okay. Thinking carefully. I don't want to spend a life point. I'm going to play this as a land. I'll play Ludevic. Oh, I lost the cut down. Bound to happen. So I'm thinking Ludevic, followed by Raffine, followed by Ratadrabik. Could be challenging for the red deck. We'll see. sort of 4 toughness, 1 ward creature, and then a 3/3 ward 2 creature. Okay, he's gonna get some cards off this guy. Lightning Strike on Ludevic. Ludevic is very dead. Raffine. Do you have a land and a Rending Flame? No. That game was so good, I'm going to play another. Or so quick, at least. Sudden renewed burst of confidence in the deck. I beat mono red. Okay, these lands look good. I even have a cut down. Now, interesting point. To play Dennick, I've got to play Shattered Sanctum turn 1. Let's not mess that up. It's very tempting to play the Swamp first for the cut down. Ooh. Yeah, especially with Kumano, but it's probably going to be a 3/3 haster that I'm facing. It's not a 3/3 haster. Oh, isn't that interesting? Okay, let's play blue mana. And I don't want to take 3 damage next turn, so I'm going to Fateful Absence this guy. Then we've got Dennick and Cut Down next turn. Okay, Monstrous Swift Spear. So it's risky to target the Swift Spear. Might have a trick. I'll play the Dennick, he might reflexively Lightning Strike it. I could cut down Kumano here, just in case he's got a pump spell. Not many red decks play pump spells, but I'd feel very bad if he did have one. He's going to get his card, yeah. That makes sense. Synthesizer. I think we'll have to take the damage here. Oh yeah, that's loads of stats. And that's going to get abraded anyway. Okay, sure. I'll take 4. Well, that's rough. No, we could Ratadrabik, we could Dennick. I feel like Dennick followed by Ratadrabik might be better. But it's not going too well. He's still got 3 cards in hand. I feel like he ought to be lower on cards. He does. He has played the Synthesizer. That's where he's got that extra card from. Yeah, I think he got me here. So that's going to make a creature, and he's going to get Lightning Strike off the top. Does he have an... He does have the Mountain. So very efficient bit of synthesizing happening. Ratadrabik or Raven Man. Let's get Ratadrabik. And he's got to spend 4 mana to Lightning Strike it. Or 3 mana to play with fire if I do something like block the Samurai. Nope, he's got a Braid. He's got more burn spells. So he's got 3 creatures out. He's managed to use 3 burn spells. That's pretty good going. He's got through a couple of my removal spells as well. Destroy Evil only kills the Etching. Yeah, I'm looking a bit dead here, but so yeah, we just have to destroy Evil on the Etching and play the Raven Man. But yeah, mono red can do it. Okay, Bloodthirsty Adversary, another haster, so that's... And it gets to bring back the burn spell. That'll be a 3/3. Right. So what went wrong that game? I mean... I had removal for his 3/3 on turn 2. I could have played Dennick on turn 2, I guess, but... Well, that's... brought me back down to earth. It's not easy, not necessarily a free win against mono red. Okay, glutton for punishment. Let's play one more game. Yeah, plenty of mana that red deck. He got to 5 mana. He's able to activate his experimental synthesizer. You don't see that every day. Okay, it's pretty heavy on removal. We do have a 2-drop creature, so Raven Man does feel a little bit wimpy up against mono red. Okay, they have mulligans. Okay, it's red black. And maybe Esper just isn't the best deck for best of one. That might be a thing. Or I'm just not playing the right Esper deck. It's probably more likely. He's got a Fable. Okay, it's a sort of Mardu type thing going on. Okay. And I can destroy Evil on this so he doesn't get the discard and draw. That seems reasonable. I don't think I trade off with this goblin, to be honest. Interesting. Been a long time since we've seen Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Blocks. See what you can do with this treasure. 5 mana. Okay, no. Ratadrabik. kills. Oh, okay, big score, yeah. That is a good one, big score. Oh, he discarded. So I was wondering, I didn't discard anything. No, it triggers off either player discarding. And there's the other Fable. Okay. We could... I haven't tried stacking my Ratadrabiks. That's where things start to get very silly. Maybe... Well, we could let this be the game, or we could just Void Rend his Fable. That might slow him down a bit. And we'll go in with that, and we'll just keep Ratadrabik back. Probably the most boring turn we could do, but we don't want to give him the discard and draw on this. That might be just what he is looking for. Invoke Justice. Ah, to bring this back. Right. Okay, cool. Yeah, so... Isn't that interesting? Couple of 4/4 goblins as well. That's terrifying. Okay, we might want to just stop 4 damage and get a Ravenman token. I think that might be good. Now worried about what he's going to reanimate with Invoke Justice. Sheoldred's a good blocker. Let's play Sheoldred. I think we might have lost this one because now he can do his stuff. I think I'm okay trading off with that Goblin token. Okay, right. He's gonna have to pay Ward 2. Nice. Well, he got him. I think I just forgot to attack with my bird. That is careless. If he wins this, oh, he's got, yeah. This is the famous Reanimate Atraxa deck, which is not going to be much fun for me. I have not seen this deck yet, so this is a good experience. I think this will be a good. I'm definitely going to lose this game. This will be a good one to finish on. We haven't seen this guy. So Flying Vigilance, Death Touch, Lifelink, and you draw 1,000,000 cards when it comes into play. Treasure token. We'll block. Sure. Let's see if you got like a little removal spell somewhere. Invoke Justice. What a shocker. And that's going to be 10/10, and he's going to draw 1,000,000 cards off the top. That's, yeah. Okie doke. Portal to Phyrexia, yeah. All that bullshit. I wish it was a draw effect, and not, but obviously he wouldn't do that. But there you go. Let's see how many cards he gets. Just refills his hand. Yeah, it's just a casual 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because he got a land as well, I think. I guess we Fateful Absence this thing. Remember to swing in this time. So he's got Wandering Emperors in his deck, he's got Portal to Phyrexia. Can he just play Portal? This makes 1 mana. Oh yeah, he can just play Portal and kill everything. Guess I should have played Ratadrabik. But I was also facing a 10/10 Vigilance Lifelink Flyer, which was... Okay, he did not play Portal. He's gone for another Fable. No blocks. Let's take 5. Okay, Ratadrabik. Let's play him. This guy's got... We can tap for blue. Let's hit him with a bird. Do we hit him with a Sheoldred? He's got Wandering Emperor. I always make this mistake. Right, no, we don't attack with Sheoldred. Interesting. He's going to choose to abrade the bird. Okay. So I've got 3 creatures. Ah, you see. Right. Let's end the turn there. So he's planning his... he's going to portal this turn. I wonder if I get the trigger from Ratadrabik. I'm never quite sure on the timing of these things. I think maybe I don't because they all get sacrificed at the same time. So it doesn't happen. This is sacrifice a non-token creature to make an XX blue zombie. Has to be another creature, can't sacrifice himself. So if you sacrifice Sheoldred, you get a 2/2 zombie and a 5/5 zombie. Just for the record. So I do go up to 4 creatures. Oh, he's gonna concede there. That's interesting. That's fascinating. All right. Now we're within 1 win of platinum. I'm just gonna give it 1 game, and then I do really need a break after that. We'll see if we're lucky. That's all I can say. We were lucky that game because I think he had the win there. It was an interesting interaction there, but well, I don't know. Yeah, we're not. I'm not sure if the. I think I could get to 4 creatures. He could portal. I could sacrifice everything apart from Ratadrabik. But I'd get flying. get a flying zombie. And maybe that would... he'd be in trouble. Anyway. I think he had the win there. Right, we'll keep this one. Tap land on for turn 1, perfect. So, turn 3 Raffine it's looking like. It's looking a bit Grixis, this one. Okay. How about Ardekar Wastes? Yeah. Blood Tithe Harvester, good old Blood Tithe Harvester. Okay. Make a token. And guess what's going to happen? He might crew that and attack. He did not, because I've got mana up. So I'm going to blow up your Harvester. That seems reasonable to me. Okay, let's go with Raffine. We go Raffine into Sheoldred, it's looking like. What's he got? He's got the cut down. Ah, yes. This is why you play cut down. It can kill Raffine. And then he's still got 2 mana up to counter my Sheoldred, which is a good point. I think in that case I'll let him counter the next Raffine. So I know this deck runs Make Disappear, so yeah, that was a reasonable prediction, I think. Corpse Appraiser against one of the Raffines. Gets to pick a card. It's a fairly good shot. He's got some kind of removal for the Sheoldred. She probably knows is coming. Ah. Enrica Donathi. We could play her. We could draw a card and lose 1 life. We make him do something about Sheoldred, because he can't counterspell Sheoldred now. That's one of his answers to Sheoldred. So let's go for it. Let's gamble. Maybe he whiffed on another removal spell. Nope. Gamble does not pay off. So Enrica is going to think transform straight away to act as a blocker, because she's a 3/4. Brotherhood's End in your Grixis deck with lots of 3 toughness creatures. Are you kidding me? Dennick. Dennick doesn't stop these guys so very well, so... you just transform. See if he's got another removal card. Yes. Yes, he does. Now it's the Invoke Despair time. We go down to 2. Just a very efficient deck, really, this one. So we want to be a... yeah, we want to be a 4/2. Let's just drop Destroy Evil. So Destroy Evil useless in this particular game, but these decks do run Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Oh, yeah, that's going to be painful. We'll go down to 1. Oh no, we're going to die. Well, we're dead anyway, because we need a blocker. Oh well, no, that was fun. Yeah, now I'll call it there. We had a shot. We had sort of match point there, attempt to get it to platinum, but yeah, we're not quite there. I wonder. It makes me question whether this is a good deck for best, especially for best of 1. but I feel like it's got a good shot against mono red. But not many people are playing mono red at the moment. Yeah, we tried out the Raven Man today. We got a few Ravens out. I think if people are playing that -1/-1 proliferate card, I don't think you want to play Raven Man. that's something we learned today. And my first time in constructed on the ladder with a Sheoldred in my deck. So I've literally just got one from a sealed Phyrexia will be one. So you can get Phyrexians from other sets, it seems, which is an interesting thing to happen. Anyway, so that is the deck. We had a really great moment with Ludevic Necrogenius, getting him to 8/8, and with help from a Raven, doing the last 9 life points of damage to somebody. There's a bit of, I thought he might have instant removal, but it turned out to be a good gamble to make. He was going to win probably next turn. Yeah. Anyway, I think that is a video. So thanks for watching. All right. So playing a bit more standard. I'm playing the Heroes of Urborg deck again. So this is Esper Legends basically with Ratadrabik. The latest change I've just added. I just wild-carded my 4th Dennick. I've dropped the 2... I tried the Raven Man. He's a 2/1. He can make you Ravens, 1/1 flyers that can't block if either player has discarded a card. So he kind of works in the deck because you've got all of the connive effects, draw and discard. But he's only a 2/1 creature. I'm not sure he's right, maybe for best of 1. So I thought, yeah, let's go for 4 Dennicks and a 3rd Elas il-Kor. See how that does. Opponent goes first, so I think that means we can keep a 2-lander, especially with cut down and go for the throat. We can play the control deck here and try and stabilize the board. So, blue-black. See if this is the poison deck. Yeah, it seems to be. Okay. Go for a creature. Dennick. Do we go for Dennick or Geralf? Maybe Dennick. A bit more aggressive, actually. Keeps up cut down mana. Okay, that's going to poison me a bit. Cool, glad I kept up the cut down mana. I'm going to hold on to Sheoldred for a second. Play Geralf. These decks play a lot of sacrifice effects as well. They have targeted removal as well. I'd like to see them burn through another removal spell before I play Sheoldred. There we go, targeted removal. That one doesn't actually kill Shieldred though. Yeah, that's got the one. It's got proliferate attached to it. And we'll play Shieldred. I'm sure she'll get killed. Oh, he can have a counterspell now, can't he? Bring the ending, yeah. 2 mana counterspell. Okay, that's maybe why you play it when you're on 2 poison counters and not 3. They can quite easily hold up counterspell mana. Fair enough. We might have got it the wrong way around there. That's getting Dennick as well. 4 poison. So I've just been trying to play blue-white control, and yeah, I had lots of board sweepers and single target removal, but I was just lacking in the card draw department. But you can see this how important card draw is in this deck, because he's even playing Infectious Inquiry, where he's spending 2 life. Surprising they can get away with that. Okay, we could play a Dennick here, but I kind of want to blow up this skull thingy. Let's go for the Dennick. We can trade il-Kor if he tries to attack. And we'll get a clue token. Looks like he might just have a handful of just never-ending removal. 4 cards left. Yeah, that's 5 poison. And this deck is a bit short on card draw as well. You've kind of got to overwhelm them with the quality of your cards a bit. That's a lot of creatures. Okay. He's not attacking. Okay. Swing in the air. 5-turn clock. And poison 6, okay. And that gets me to poison 7 when that attacks. Sure. So he might have got me here, it looks like. Sure. So, yeah, this is quite an efficient, just game-ending card. Well, it's quite a good utility card, this, so just takes out 2 blockers casually. I've got to spend 4 mana just to keep this up as a blocker. Okay. So I think I don't kill the rat here because he'll proliferate if I do that. Not sure how long my things... I think they phase back in my turn, actually. So, that'll be 7 poison. Okay, gain a poison counter. That'll put me on 8. We will sacrifice Elas or il-Kor, so I'll get a clue token, which I will pop. Oh, there's the Raffine. Where have you been? Puts me on 9. And my turn. So. Counter spell by any chance? Yeah, that's his last card. Okay. Fortunately, no way to stop this guy. He either gets through, kills me, dies, and kills me. That's interesting. I didn't realise if something gets counterspell, I get a clue token. But you see, this is it's funny because I didn't run into this deck when I was playing my my Esper deck. My my control deck, and it might have been a good matchup from the control deck, but I've seemed to run into it a lot with this Esper Legends deck. Just hopefully just random chance, but there is some kind of matchmaking algorithm, of course, that might be at work. Okay, we've got the Dennick Raffine. Combination. Usually a good start. Can see why people play Thalia in this deck. That would be great against a control deck like the last one. Right, Plaza of Heroes, I guess. Let's play Elas il-Kor first to soak up the first removal spell. Okay, black-green. Ah, Flesh Gorger. See, this is what I've been waiting for. I just... let's get this right. So I can use this for blue mana, this for black or white. Casual Void Rend to the dome. Don't pay the ward. Sweet. That's why it's in the deck. Everyone was playing Flesh Gorges when I made this deck. Flesh Gorger. awesome. He's got green mana, which worries me. He's got a protection spell of some kind. Oh, he's going to bushwhack him. Okay. Oh, I got Death Touch, by the way. That is unfortunate. Okay, let's... shall we lead with the Raffine, then, in that case? So then we can double spell next turn. This is the Phyrexian Fight Club thing, isn't it? Thank God I'm playing Destroy Evil. Maybe I should hold that as a something to discard. I want Ratadrabik and Void Rend, so I can't pump up feet this turn. So if he plays Swamp Obliterator and does a fight, I'm going to have to sacrifice 2 permanents. That's pretty horrendous. But it is a tapped thing. Okay. First strike, Death Touch. Okay, I'm going to just kill you. How good is Cut Down going to be? Okay, let's get rid of these two and play that. Scrap Gorger. Very good. Okay, Ratadrabik. Fateful Absence, we can discard. Oh, I've got to get rid of 2 things. Yeah, I think this was very popular in the first week when the new set came out. And it's fallen off quite a bit. He could still destroy me here. I mean, but Dennick, if he could get the combo on Dennick there, he's doing 4 damage. He's making me sacrifice 4 things rather. But yeah, that was definitely a good matchup for my deck. Okay, no blue mana, but we've got a 2-drop. And we can... No, we do need blue mana for Toluz. That is the one thing we do need. Now we've hit a 4th land, so that could be quite helpful, really. And it's the Flash Gorger. But is there any green mana? We can't play you. We'll play... Okay. How about we play Ratadrabik? We He'd have to double block this because it's got menace, so I'm going to let it through anyway. We'll see if he wants to trade off, and I doubt that he will somehow. I'd be very surprised if he takes this trade. He's reading Ratadrabik, I think. Just take the damage. And kill Ratadrabik if you can. He's got shielded. Okie doke. Well, we can't cast Void Rend. That's the little problem, the old blue mana problem. Let's attack with this guy. That's Henrique. Oh, I've completely blown it. Yeah, I forgot. This is beginning of combat. Oops. Big oops. Never mind, we'll play her anyway. Well, obviously we do not play Henrique Domnathi enough. I was thinking, oh, it'd be good if he can get some damage in, and then I sacrifice him, and he's untapped. You see, it's sort of there was a logic there, right? So you should kill Henrique now because he's got ward, I believe. Yeah, never mind. So no blocks. We're going to take a huge amount of damage, and we're probably dead because we cannot find blue mana. Oh, what am I talking about? We have blue mana. Did I miss that in my? That is unfortunate if I did miss that. Okay, so this guy's got 2. You can take out that one. Do we have to trade a Ratadrabik for this guy? Possibly. We're only on 8.
We always win.
Another Shield Grid. So yeah. We don't have many life points to play around with. It's blue mana, oh my goodness. Hallelujah. You'll probably have shielded number 3, but never mind. Flesh Gorge number 3, and it's a 7 mana creature. Nice. Okay, Toluz can come out. Discard a card. Discard a Trample, please. Yes, we can only play... Yeah, we've only got 1 blue. So, no attacks, end turn. So I'm guessing he got a removal card. Not so I can't block this guy. Okay. Yeah, I just burn him for 1. He's got Vraska as well, sure. Well, we didn't have blue in the opening hand, but we had... There was only 1 card we couldn't cast. It seemed like a reasonable keep. Haven't looked at the mana base recently. I assume it's good, but what I have noticed, the YouTubers, when they play this deck, I think they they don't have any basic lands in the deck, and I'm running 4 or 5. So they may be going a bit safer with the mana base. Okay, I think we're good there. Got to check the shop, haven't you? It's just a shame it takes 30 seconds to load, but can't have everything. So yeah, this hand looks okay. Good old-fashioned Grixis, looks like. Okay, Leliana.
Happy to help, but I'm taking... Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
And your next removal card is Cut Down.
Don't overthink things.
Talking of Cut Down, I think I'll discard mine. It is a go for the throw, it could be just about forward. Yeah, makes sense. And now he's got the situation. I play a creature and Liliana can make me sacrifice it. So I think we have to Void Rend Liliana.
Fine, I'll take my zombies and leave.
And then there's a Corpse Appraiser to reload his hand. Put some pressure on the board. Go Ludevic and keep up again, Joe Mana. Spell, okay. Another one, sure. Yep, sure. Okay, we will draw a card off Enrica. Remember to play a pre-combat this time. We can pitch that card at some point. Sure. Why not? Now we get into the Invoke Despairs. Okay, and then I'm going to give him another card with Fateful Absence. Love to see it. So this deck again just doesn't look any good at all against Grixis. It's just, oh yeah, they kill your stuff and they draw extra cards. Feels like a complete waste of time. We're even going to Fateful Absence is 3/3 now. Okay, we're drawing nothing. I think this deck needs 4 Thalias. I hate to say it. I think you just got to make their spells expensive. So they can't just easily deal with your threats as they turn up and develop their own threats at the same time. Okay, cool. Another Corpse Praiser. Love it. Love to see it. Okay, good game. And I think I'm out after that one. The decks that are doing well against me seem to have really powerful card draw engines. Definitely the Esper deck needs something else going on. Maybe it's Thalia. Maybe that's the trick. Quick look at the deck. So we've what have we done? We've gone to 4 Dennicks, which would be a great idea if the field was mono red, but not seeing too much mono red. Seeing a few control poison decks. Yeah, this deck might just not be such a great fit for the meta at the moment. I've given it a good shot. I've had a shot at trying to get to plat with it, but didn't quite make it. I think I fancy trying something else now. Right, thanks for watching. I think that's the video.